In 1984, Apple created the greatest advertisement ever. The 60-second dystopian masterpiece declared war on IBM. Apple's board wanted to kill the ad before it went out, but Steve Jobs had a secret plan. A plan that kick-started Apple's ascent to $3 trillion. Here's the full story. 1984. IBM's empire seemed unstoppable. Steve Jobs, IBM wants it all. They're aiming their guns at their last obstacle to total industry control, Apple. The stakes couldn't be higher. IBM controlled 80% of the market. Then Apple made their boldest move yet. They hired Ridley Scott, fresh off directing Blade Runner, for a Super Bowl ad. The budget? A staggering $650,000, more than their entire annual TV spend. Apple's board was horrified. Sell the slot immediately, they demanded. But what happened next was genius. Their agency, Chiat Day, quietly defied orders. When told to sell the Super Bowl slot, they only sold 30 seconds, keeping the precious 60-second spot, a $650,000 gamble riding on 1 minute of airtime. The filming was even wilder. Scott shot for 3 days in London with 300 real skinheads as extras. By the final day, chaos erupted. The extras started throwing rocks at each other. They needed police dogs to control the crowd. But the real drama was yet to come. January 22nd, 1984, Super Bowl Night 8. 96 million people watched as the ad opened on a bleak industrial future. Rows of bald figures marched in lockstep, eyes glazed. On screen, Big Brother droned about information purification. Then a flash of color, a female athlete sprinted in wielding a sledgehammer. Fun fact, the original script called for a baseball bat. Scott changed it to make it more universal. The tension built, the hammer spun through the air. Boom! The screen shattered, darkness, then the words that changed everything. On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh, and you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984. The world stopped to watch. The impact was seismic. News stations replayed it constantly, generating $5 million in free publicity. Within 3 months, Apple sold 70,000 Macintoshes, $155 million in revenue. But this was just the beginning. The ad transformed Super Bowl advertising forever. What was once just ad space became a cultural moment. Companies now spend millions crafting Super Bowl spectacles, but none have matched Apple's original impact, because Apple understood something deeper. Great marketing isn't about products, it's about transformation. The Macintosh wasn't a computer, it was liberation, a weapon against conformity. IBM wasn't a competitor, they were an empire to be overthrown. This wasn't advertising, it was mythology, and it revealed the greatest marketing truth. People don't buy products, they buy into stories. 40 years later, this matters more than ever. The era of faceless corporations is ending. Today's most successful brands aren't built on billboards or TV spots. They're built on authentic stories told by real people. Why? Because people connect with people, not logos. This is why personal brands have become so powerful. Every tweet, every post, every story you share. It's your chance to be the rebel in a world of corporate conformity, just like Apple in 1984. Ready to become the Steve Jobs for your Macintosh? If you enjoyed this content, please hit that like button and subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.